Have you ever looked at a beloved Hollywood star and wondered what really happened behind the changing face, staring back from magazine covers and television screens? Some transformations were subtle, others sparked headlines around the world, but each one tells a deeper story about aging, beauty, confidence, and life under constant public attention. Stay with us until the end, because one remarkable journey may completely change the way you think about cosmetic procedures and personal choices forever today. Linda Evangelista. Few names carry as much weight in the fashion world as Linda Evangelista. During the 1990s, she stood among the most recognizable supermodels on the planet, appearing on countless magazine covers and helping define an entire era of beauty. Her ability to transform her look made her a favorite among designers, photographers, and fans alike. For many Americans, especially those who followed fashion during its golden years, Linda represented elegance, confidence, and timeless glamour. Years later, however, her story took an unexpected turn. Seeking a non-surgical cosmetic treatment known as cool sculpting, she hoped to reduce small areas of fat through a procedure that was widely promoted as safe and convenient. Instead, she experienced a rare condition called paradoxical adipose hyperplasia, often shortened to PAH. Rather than shrinking, the treated fat cells became enlarged. The changes affected her appearance significantly and led her to step away from public life for several years. Yet the physical effects were only part of the challenge. Linda later spoke openly about the emotional impact, describing how difficult it was to adjust to changes she never anticipated. When she finally shared her experience publicly, her honesty resonated with millions. At a time when cosmetic procedures are increasingly common, her story encouraged more transparent conversations about risks, expectations, and informed decisions. Today, Linda's legacy extends beyond modeling. She reminds us that beauty is not perfection. Sometimes the greatest courage comes from telling the truth about difficult experiences and helping others make thoughtful choices for themselves. Goldie Hawn. For more than 5 decades, Goldie Hawn has been one of Hollywood's most beloved personalities. With her bright smile, infectious laughter, and unmistakable warmth, she became a symbol of joy for generations of moviegoers. From her early television appearances to memorable films that continue to entertain audiences today, Goldie built a career based on talent, charisma, and authenticity rather than simply appearance. As the years passed, however, public attention increasingly focused on how she looked rather than what she accomplished. Like many celebrities, she became the subject of ongoing speculation regarding possible cosmetic enhancements. Various reports and observers have suggested the use of treatments such as Botox and facial fillers, though Goldie has never publicly confirmed many of the claims often discussed online. Regardless of the speculation, what makes her story meaningful is not whether she chose cosmetic treatments. It is how she navigated the pressures of aging in an industry that frequently rewards youth. For decades, cameras followed her every appearance, creating expectations that few people could realistically meet. Rather than allowing public opinion to define her, Goldie gradually shifted her focus toward family, personal fulfillment, and philanthropy. Through the Mind Up Foundation, she has dedicated significant time to supporting children's mental well-being and emotional health. That work has become an important part of her legacy. Today, many fans see Goldie Hawn as more than a movie star. She represents resilience, optimism, and the understanding that true value comes from character rather than appearance. While faces naturally change over time, the qualities that made audiences love her in the first place remain remarkably unchanged. And perhaps that lesson is more powerful than any cosmetic treatment could ever be. Kenny Rogers. For more than 6 decades, Kenny Rogers stood as one of the most respected and beloved figures in American music. With timeless songs like The Gambler, Lucille, Lady, and Islands in the Stream, he built a career that touched millions of lives. His warm voice, relatable storytelling, and calm stage presence made him a favorite among generations of listeners. For many older Americans, Kenny represented authenticity, perseverance, and the comforting values found in classic country music. As he entered later stages of life, Rogers faced a challenge familiar to many public figures: aging under constant public attention. By the 1990s and early 2000s, the entertainment industry increasingly emphasized youthful appearances. High-definition television, magazine covers, and growing media scrutiny created pressure for celebrities to maintain a refreshed look regardless of age. Hoping to achieve subtle improvements rather than a dramatic transformation, Rogers decided to undergo cosmetic procedures, including a facelift and eyelid surgery. Unfortunately, the outcome differed from what he expected. His appearance changed noticeably, and some longtime fans felt that the rugged charm and familiar facial expressions they associated with him seemed less recognizable. Unlike many celebrities who avoid discussing cosmetic procedures, Rogers addressed the subject openly. He later admitted that he was disappointed with certain results and occasionally felt disconnected from the reflection looking back at him. His honesty resonated with many older adults who understood the emotional complexities surrounding aging and self-image. Despite those changes, the qualities that truly defined Kenny Rogers never disappeared. His unmistakable voice, heartfelt performances, and ability to connect with audiences remained unchanged. When he passed away peacefully in 2020, fans remembered his music, his kindness, and the lasting memories he created throughout an extraordinary career. Toya Jackson. Toya Jackson grew up inside one of the most famous families in entertainment history, a family whose name became recognized in nearly every corner of the world. As the sister of Michael Jackson, she experienced extraordinary opportunities, but she also lived under a level of public attention few people could imagine. During the 1980s, Toya worked hard to establish her own identity as a singer, actress, and television personality. She released music, appeared in interviews, and built a career that extended beyond the shadow of her famous relatives. Yet the spotlight rarely focused on her accomplishments alone. Instead, conversations often returned to appearance, comparisons, and public expectations. As years passed, observers noticed gradual changes in her facial features. Reports frequently suggested rhinoplasty and other cosmetic procedures, though many details remain matters of public speculation rather than confirmed fact. What is clear is that her appearance evolved noticeably over time, creating ongoing media discussion that sometimes overshadowed her professional achievements. For older Americans who remember the Jackson family's rise to global fame, Toya's story reflects a larger reality of celebrity life. Public figures often face intense pressure to maintain a polished image while navigating constant scrutiny from magazines, television programs, and now social media. Despite decades of commentary, Toya has increasingly focused on sharing her personal experiences, charitable work, and reflections on resilience. Rather than dwelling on rumors, she has emphasized growth, family, and perseverance through difficult periods. Her journey serves as a reminder that public perception rarely tells the complete story. Behind every photograph is a person balancing expectations, personal choices, and the desire to remain true to themselves. For Toya Jackson, that ongoing effort may be far more meaningful than any discussion about physical appearance alone. Rinna. Long before reality television made her a household name, Rinna was already building a successful career in Hollywood. Known for her energetic personality and memorable television roles, she became one of the most recognizable faces in daytime television and later reality entertainment. In the mid-1980s, while still a young actress navigating a highly competitive industry, Rinna chose to receive silicone lip injections, At the time, fuller lips were considered fashionable, and the decision appeared to enhance her confidence and public image. For many years, her distinctive lips became one of her defining trademarks. However, permanent cosmetic procedures can bring unexpected challenges over time. As the years passed, the silicone reportedly hardened, creating discomfort and altering the appearance of her lips. What had once been viewed as a cosmetic advantage gradually became a source of concern. After nearly 25 years, Rinna underwent corrective surgery to remove damaged tissue. While the procedure improved the situation significantly, it could not completely restore her original appearance. In later years, she continued using cosmetic enhancements such as fillers and Botox, choices that often sparked public discussion. Unlike many celebrities who avoid the subject, Rinna eventually chose openness. She acknowledged that some procedures may not have been the best decisions and discussed reversing certain treatments. Her willingness to speak candidly earned respect from many viewers who appreciated the honesty. For audiences who have watched Hollywood evolve over several decades, Lisa Rinna's story highlights the complicated relationship between beauty standards and self-image. The entertainment industry often rewards youthful appearances while simultaneously criticizing the methods used to maintain them. Today, Rinna remains a vivid example of resilience and transparency. Her story is not simply about cosmetic procedures. It is about learning from personal decisions, adapting to change, and recognizing that confidence ultimately comes from far more than appearance alone. Joan Van Ark. For millions of television viewers, Joan Van Ark will always be remembered as Valine Ewing on the beloved primetime drama Knots Landing. During the 1970s and 1980s, she became one of television's most familiar and admired faces, known for her warmth, elegance, and emotionally powerful performances. Her natural features and expressive eyes helped create a connection with audiences that lasted for decades. Many longtime viewers saw her as a symbol of classic television beauty, representing an era when character and storytelling often mattered more than image. As time passed, however, Van Ark faced challenges familiar to many performers, aging in a youth-focused industry. Reports suggested she underwent several cosmetic procedures over the years, including rhinoplasty, facelifts, eyelid surgery, and skin treatments. While exact details remain largely private, noticeable changes in her appearance became a frequent topic of public conversation. Unfortunately, discussions about her evolving look sometimes overshadowed the remarkable career she had spent decades building. Rather than focusing on her achievements as an actress, media coverage increasingly centered on photographs and appearance comparisons. For older viewers, her experience illustrates the unique pressures faced by women in entertainment. Aging naturally can invite criticism, while cosmetic enhancements often generate another set of judgments entirely. It can be a difficult balance with no perfect solution. Yet Joan Van Ark's legacy extends far beyond public commentary. Her performances continue to resonate with audiences who appreciate the emotional authenticity she brought to television. The characters she portrayed remain meaningful because of her talent, not because of how she looked at any particular moment. Today, her story serves as a thoughtful reminder that lasting success is built on dedication, skill, and connection with audiences. While appearances naturally change over time, the impact of meaningful work often remains long after public debates have faded from memory. Lin May. During the 1970s and 1980s, Lin May became one of the most recognizable performers in Mexican entertainment. Known for her vibrant stage presence, energetic performances, and unmistakable charisma, she built a devoted following and became a symbol of a colorful era in Latin American show business. At the height of her popularity, audiences admired her confidence and distinctive style. She appeared regularly in films, live performances, and television programs, earning widespread recognition throughout Mexico and beyond. As years passed, however, Lin May's story took an unexpected and deeply personal turn. Hoping to preserve her youthful appearance, she sought cosmetic enhancements. According to her own public statements, she trusted an individual who was not properly qualified to perform such procedures. Instead of receiving approved cosmetic materials, she later revealed that harmful substances were allegedly injected into her face. Reports have often referenced industrial products and oils rather than medically accepted fillers. The consequences proved severe and long-lasting. Over time, significant facial changes occurred, leading to multiple corrective surgeries and medical treatments. Although some improvements were achieved, many effects remained permanent. Her experience became widely discussed throughout Latin America and eventually turned into one of the most frequently cited examples of the dangers associated with unregulated cosmetic procedures. Yet beyond the headlines lies a story of remarkable resilience. Rather than disappearing from public life, Lin May continued working, appearing in interviews, and speaking openly about her experience. Her willingness to discuss what happened helped educate others about the importance of choosing qualified medical professionals. For older viewers, her journey serves as a powerful reminder that decisions involving health and appearance should always be approached carefully and thoughtfully. Quick solutions can sometimes carry unexpected consequences. Today, Lin May remains an enduring cultural figure whose story extends far beyond appearance. Her perseverance, honesty, and determination continue to resonate with audiences who admire her strength in the face of difficult challenges. These stories remind us that fame, beauty, and aging are often far more complicated than they appear. Which transformation surprised you the most, and whose journey do you think carries the most important lesson? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss our next fascinating look at Hollywood's most unforgettable stories and remarkable life journeys.